My. While confined in the sky, I came across your letter. You wrote it from a jail. They locked you up because you were fed up. But your wings have been clipped from the day you were born, so to you that loss of flight was familiar. In fact, it was norm. Yet you had the awareness to weather that storm, not with wings, but with feet. Blue collar shoe adorned. My. Ah. Doctor, I wish I could have seen you keep ascending. But then again, a man on death row once asked, are there handcuffs in heaven? Such despair, it's fair to feel your blood temperature start to rise and flare like bombs bursting in air till it tears at your eyes and wears at your insides and kills your drive, and already you can't fly. So like you did, I look to my feet. Doctor, they called you and your guys outside agitators. But you were just being the feet of the body. We are one body. The feet start the movements. I guess the moderate elbows were so comfy swinging back and forth that the turmoil of their south was clouded by the ideal illusion of their north. Head in the clouds, we America, be proud. But you told them injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And your pen was loud. So if they couldn't hear you, it was indicative of a predicament. A nation built on this idea of freedom, yet bound in glistening shackles, because it's also built on other things too hideous to acknowledge. Things all at once, overt, insidious, and polished. Things they didn't thoroughly teach in high school or college. Things that were never quite actually abolished. They weren't hearing you, and you weren't going to let that slide or let them skate, and so you marched. And so they marched you to them Birmingham gates. Doctor, I gotta say, just imagining y'all walking through that fire, only solace in the knowledge that the devil is a liar. Just walking your walk vicariously is enough to make me feel as if my feet's is tired. My feet's is tired. But I understand necessity and desire. A man on death row once asked, what would you do if you had to spend the rest of your life waiting to die? My first thought is that I would stop waiting. That's not to speak of suicide, but rather of urgency and the need to survive. Urgency that demands we not wait for the storm to pass or negotiate a better path. Not when the subject of negotiation is a God-given natural right that's been taken. Freedom. Doctor, you taught us better than that. And so, like the students who came out by the ton to protest your arrest for peaceful demonstration, we too are inspired to fight for liberation from a legacy of slavery to lynching to mass incarceration. But my soul, it aches for our ghosts still waiting to be uplifted, as who could have predicted that only 1% of lynching perpetrators would be convicted? My feet is tired, but my soul, it bleeds today for the 1 in 3 black males who can still expect to go to prison at some point in their lives per mathematical statistic. My feet is tired, but my soul, it sails on the shoulders of the snatched and enslaved, builders of a nation yet full potential restricted. My feet is tired, but my soul, it lights up with flashes of hope and beacons of persistence. Persistence. Like a man on death row for 28 years, finally freed after the umpteenth appeal. Persistence. Like a seamstress claiming her seat on the bus with the resolve of steel. Like a president making the seemingly impossible finally feel real. Like an athlete's livelihood left on a green field where heroes in solidarity kneel. Body and soul, I thank you for your truth-telling. To that end, it wasn't necessary to ascend because you transcended. As the legacy of your words to this day moves bodies, as those bodies peacefully demand the free flow of life's natural blessings, as the shackles that follow me continue to slowly dissipate, justice attesting, my feet is tired, but my soul is rested. My feet is tired, but my soul is rested. My feet is tired, but my soul is rested.